Welcome to my channel. I'm Jehan, and today I'm going to show you how to make this juicy, tender and flavorful lamb and zucchini curry. Pieces of lamb and zucchini are cooked together until the zucchini melts into the sauce and forms this thick, delicious sauce. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is to slice my zucchini. And I am just cutting off the ends. Then I am going to cut it in half lengthways and then cut it in half again. I'm slicing the zucchini fairly thin because I want it to disintegrate, pretty much melt into the sauce. I started making it this way because I have two young children who are not big fans of vegetables. So in an effort to get them to eat vegetables, I started kind of hiding it in food. And when I make this, they have no idea that there's zucchini in the curry and they just eat it up. Once I've finished slicing up the zucchini, I am going to peel and slice an onion. And I'm going to slice this as thinly as possible. And just a reminder that I will have the full recipe linked below in the description box. So if you are interested in making this recipe, you can head down there and click on the link. It's going to lead you over to my site, jehancancook.com, and I have this recipe and tons of other recipes just like this over there on my website, so be sure to check that out. Next, I'm going to chop some cilantro, and this is how I store my herbs. I just place it in a jar with water, and it lasts longer than if I were to just stick it in the fridge in a bag. The next thing I'm going to do is season the lamb, and I am using lamb shoulder. This is not a traditional curry. As you can see, I'm adding the curry powder directly to the lamb. I've also added garam masala and jeera, and I've added salt, and I'm just going to mix this all together until it coats the lamb. Now, usually I'll make a curry paste, but today I'm doing it this way, and I promise you guys it's going to be just fine. It turns out just as great. To a pan, I'm adding oil, and I'm using a wide pan because I want to be able to spread the meat out into one flat layer so that I can fry that curry that's on the outside of the meat. And using my tongs, I'm just gonna spread it out. And you guys, these tongs are one of my favorite kitchen tools. I have several pairs. I was thinking about doing a video about my favorite kitchen gadgets. Let me know in the comment section below if that's something that you're interested in seeing. Once the lamb has cooked for a few minutes and it starts to develop that crust on one side, I'm just going to flip it over and allow it to cook on the other side for a few minutes more. And this is a super easy recipe. Using this cut of lamb, it cooks in about, it tenderizes in about 30 minutes or so, so it doesn't take super long to cook. It's a bit fatty, but it is very tasty. Now, once all the liquid has cooked out and there's just oil remaining, I am going to add the thinly sliced onions, and I'm going to add all of the zucchini. Next, I'm going to add black pepper, generous amount. I am a huge fan of black pepper. And then I am going to stir this all together because what I want is to get all of that seasoning all onto the zucchini. So I'm just going to stir it until the zucchini is coated with the seasoning, and then I'll just let it cook like this for about 5 minutes or so. Once that's cooked for a few minutes, then I am going to add liquid, and I am using water, and I am adding enough to cover the meat, just barely cover the meat and the zucchini. And I'm also adding some homemade green seasoning. The recipe as written is going to call for garlic, but you can do either one, it's just fine. And I am just going to stir it all together, bring it to a boil, then reduce it to a simmer, cover this and allow it to cook for about 30 to 35 minutes until the meat has tenderized and the zucchini has pretty much melted into the sauce like this. And as you can see, this pretty much just looks like a super thick curry. You can use potato to thicken curry, but you can also use vegetables like zucchini or eggplant to thicken your curry as well. And as I said, it's a bonus that my kids actually will eat this. I am going to serve this up with rice, but you can also enjoy this with roti. Thank you guys for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time.